David Everist, Keeper of the Republic, at yahoo.com. I'm getting 100,000 emails a day, so unless I know an email is coming in, it's really hard for me to get them. And sometimes it's hard for me to get into my Yahoo account. But today I'm here to speak of something that's really hard for me, but I have to ask. I got on Friday a court order for signed by the clerks, which I believe is unlawful, from the Ninth Circuit, that I have to give them $505 because Judge Banner denied my appeal, but I still get to appeal. I just have to pay the filing fee. I wasn't aware of that. So they give me 14 days. Well, I received it on the 15th. I have to have it in the mail by the 29th. And some nice people were kind enough to help me open legal defense fund for my case. So I'll put in the description my name and the account number. If anybody would like to donate to the bank, it'll be the People's Bank of Commerce in the name of David Everist. I'll leave the account number in the description if anybody would like to donate wherever they can. If not, if I don't get this in the mail by, I have to have it postmarked before the 29th because it counts from when you mail it. And it doesn't start until the day after you received it. So it's due around, it's going to be in the mail by then for me to pay the filing fee for the court. But as an update, I'd like to let you know that in my prior motion, I called it notion, but it's actually it's a form of complaint or for transferring it anywhere, because it's these clerks don't have the authority to sign orders. In Black's Law 5th edition, it says a judge for orders by the court has to be assigned by a judge that has jurisdiction. And under office of the clerk of the court, they're to keep records of the proceedings. And this is their duties as a public trustee to the office. They have duty to keep records of the proceedings, to keep records of your case and the accounts thereof. It doesn't say anything about them signing orders. So I have 3 clerks. They're unlawfully signing orders. A clerk of the court in the Ninth Circuit signed orders, and the deputy clerk signed orders. And then the clerk of the D.C. Washington U.S. Court of Appeals, Washington, D.C. for the Federal Circuit, D.C., the clerk there signed orders. When he signed them unlawfully in a breach of his public trust to fulfill his duties, it's not his job to sign orders. It's the judge's job. And the judge can't pass a fiduciary duty on to a clerk or anybody else. It'd be like if you're the trustee and you got the janitor to sign it, that would be illegal as well, because there's only certain parties that can sign it as an order. And it would not be a clerk of the office of the now you got law clerks. Law clerks are researchers for the judges. Those are the 2 types of clerks courts have. They do not have any authority to sign orders. Only a judge does. Only. And if a judge allows a clerk to sign it, they're in breach of their fiduciary duty for passing on their public trust to somebody that's not qualified to be the trustee. It's called fraudulent transfer of trusteeship. When you have a fiduciary duty, you can't pawn it off to somebody else if you're the named beneficiary. And the named beneficiary is called title of judge. And they have to have jurisdiction to sign an order. They can't just sign orders willy-nilly. They have to have good cause to sign an order. And they have to have jurisdiction. I claim the clerks of the court have no such jurisdiction to sign orders. And I would like an investigation by our Congressman Greg Walden, the number 3 man in Congress, to ask that question: where do they think the clerk of the court has authority to sign orders? Because there's a law against it. It's in Black's Law 5th edition. By the way, it's international law. We signed a treaty to it. Have a nice day, and I'll put everything in the description.